selling cigarettes on the street, and they stopped him and started messing around with him. And pretty soon, they had him down on the ground, and he was begging and pleading with them to let him go, because all he was doing was selling cigarettes on the corner,
Mhm.
and they ended up killing him. And there was a big stinker in the back of that. I don't think they ever did anything to the policeman, but the white policemen, you know, yeah.
Is that all that happened though? Did they kill him?
Yeah,
Oh, they killed
shot
him.
Policeman's dead. And
Mm.
all he was doing was selling
cigarettes.
yeah, selling cigarettes, you know, because you used to could buy 2 or 3 cigarettes from different ones on the street, you know,
Mhm.
and you'd have to pay maybe $1 for about 5 or something like that, you know.
And even if that wasn't the case, even if he was just selling them,
Mm-hmm.
like even if that's horrible.
Yeah, yeah. But it's a lot of little things that happens, and you wouldn't think that it would be possible for a police officer to kill a person, you know. But they'll do it in a second. A lot of them are still thinking that a black man is dangerous, you know. He could kill me. That's what they say, you know. Yeah.
So do you hear about stuff happening in California like that?
Yeah,
Not as
yeah. Everyone's, and especially in LA.
really?
There's been some stuff, policemen's down there in LA that's been killing up blacks, you know. Yeah. You don't hear about it too much up this way, but down there in Southern California, a lot of that went on.
I wonder when it's gonna change.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know. You get a president like Trump, he wants to bring it back to that level. But I don't think it's going to happen, though.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like anybody takes him seriously.
I know it. And he's been tweeting, and they've been telling him to lay off of the tweeting. Even the Republicans have been telling him to lay off of that, but he's still doing it, you know.
Yeah.
He don't have it all together, you know.
Yeah. So he's not very smart.
No.
But I think people can see that. And was he even elected fairly?
No, they figure Russia had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had a meeting. The first meeting he had with the president of Russia was yesterday, and I don't really know. I don't think it was too much said in that meeting, you know.
He doesn't probably know. I'm not as informed either, but I could probably do what he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a crook. He's a billionaire too.
From properties, right?
Yeah. And that's who he is trying to help, is the other billionaires, you know. And it's a lot of whites that's billionaires, you know.
Does he know how to help them?
Well, that's what he's trying to do. Take health care away, and that's going to lower the taxes for the billionaires.
Yeah.
And he's working on that now.
That destroys the entire.
Yeah. Anything he
system,
can do to help the billionaires out, he's trying to do it. So far, he ain't been able to succeed, you know, but he's trying. Yeah.
Yeah. Does that still affect you today? Like when you talk to different white people or something?
I'll be careful until I find out what they're all about, you know, because I was a quality control superintendent for a home builder, the same people that built this house. I was quality control superintendent. And I used to run into different whites. There's a lot of
In
whites.
California?
Yeah, in California, because a lot of whites came from back south, and this is the kind of work they like to get into is construction, you know. And I was already into it, and it was one guy that came from Florida, and he was, they made him assistant, I think it was assistant superintendent or something. But anyway, he found out that they had me quality control, and he didn't like that, you know. And he tried to get me fired, but he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it because I had been working with the company for quite a few years when he got aboard, you know.
So the company, so it sounds like, okay, because they even, sounds like California was a lot better because they like hired you and they wouldn't fire you.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So they were a little bit less racist.
Yeah. Oh yes, by all means. Yeah.
So they must have. Did they have immigration in California from other countries? Was there Mexicans here?
Yeah, yeah, and he trying to put a stop to that. You know, he don't want the immigrants to come in here.
So Californians must have viewed black people kind of like immigrants. You think?
Well,
Workers?
no, we wasn't like immigrants because we came here and we came here as slaves originally, you know.
Not to work, not to.
Well, I guess.
Not to work, but.
Yeah.
Not willingly.
Yeah. Anyway, the Mexicans, they work for a lot less than what normal people would work for. This is why they are so into coming over here and getting jobs. That's why a lot of the wealthy people that have the ranches where they use Mexicans to do the work, you know. And after the work, if the crops are picked and everything, they're supposed to go back to Mexico. But a lot of them, they just remain here and buy a house and start a career here. But they're illegals, and Trump is trying to get them all out of here. He wants all of them to go back to Mexico, you know. But I ain't been able to understand why he wants them all to go back, because the billionaires are one that's getting rich off of them, you know, because they don't have to pay them that much, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta empty my bladder.
Okay.